Those are the slowest seconds. Man, I feel so unnecessary. Do you have 2 10s for a 5 or 2 quarters for a nickel? If so, send everything you have to the Purple Building. And if you are not completely dissatisfied, your money will be grudgingly refunded to you. He tried to look like he had a little bit of money. Grifter with a southern drawl. Well, I could tell right away by the way he was running that boy was just begging to crawl. At least the junkie knows what he needs. You get a man all strung out on his own greed, and he will give up everything he's got for just one shot at having it all. He'd taken every last cent of his savings on a trip down the local track. He had a tip from a friend, put it all down to win on that horse named Heart Attack. Ain't no fool, boy, he didn't bet it all. Everything was cool when that horse took a fall, but then it turned around and blew the rest, trying to win it back. Easy money. Oh Lord, it's sad, but it's true. Everybody want the most they can possibly get, for the least they can possibly do. They want that easy money. Oh Lord, I don't understand. If people scheming, they plan, but they can't get their hand on none of that easy money. She'd been watching him from her table. Not too soft, but not too tough. Well, she figured by the money that he had been throwing around that he was damn sure good looking enough. So she worked her way over, shot him a wink, he took his last $5. He bought her a drink. By the time they hit that Motel 6, they figured they was in love. He said, baby, I love you, I love that easy money. Sad, but it's true. Everybody want more they could possibly get, for the least they could possibly do. They want that easy money. Oh Lord, I don't understand. No, I don't understand. Hey, people scheme and they plan, but they can never seem to get their hands on none of that easy money. It must have been about 2 weeks later, they get a call from one of his business friends. He found a surefire steal of a big investment deal, and he said, Dumpling, would you believe this? He gonna let both of us in. So they took all the saving out of the bank. On the way home they stopped to gas up her tank. She stepped in for some cigs. She never saw that fucker again. He wanted easy money. Oh Lord, it's sad, but it's true. Everybody want more they could possibly get, for the least they could possibly do. They want that easy money. I don't understand. Here people scheming, they plan, but they can't get their hand on none of it. They can't get their hand on none of that easy money. Easy money. Oh, Dolly, I feel like playing today. I feel like I woke up wanting to play. Really just all, like some days I really wake up feeling like I want to play. That's my favorite one off that first album. I think, because Chip Smallman liked it so much maybe, but I remember the engineer kept saying, don't say fucking, you know. And in my mind, I just didn't want somebody from Nashville telling me what to do. I wish I could go back and take that word out now. It's so ridiculous. This one, I remember I made it up. This is my favorite on the second record. I'll just do that. I made this up with Will. He wrote the melody, and I wrote the words. We'd been on tour for 2 years, and we were really tired, and we thought we would be more in charge than we were, which I understand more now, but at the time, you know, it was like we had this great job, and I was compelled to complain about it, and I didn't want to. So I made up this song as if I was someone else, but I was really singing about being on the road and, you know, what a luxury to be able to complain about your job. You know? It won't work this morning. I can't punch in. There's too many questions under my skin. My back is aching. I'm so confused. I can't help but feeling like I am being used. What do I do here? Why do I stay? Who are all these people that I check in with every day? I need room to think this over. I need to ride out to Horseshoe Lake. I won't feel like it makes a difference. What difference one man makes? They say that one man make you some money, one man make you some time. I need some time to think this over. I want to make up my own mind. I don't need a psychic. I don't need a shrink. I need some time away from all of this. I need a drink. How did I get here? Where will I go? Why am I so haunted by everything that I don't know? I need room to think this over. I need to ride out to Horseshoe Lake. I wanna feel like it makes a difference. What difference one man makes? They say one man make you some money, one man gonna make you some time. I need time to think this over. I want to make up my own mind. Make up my own mind. Make up my own mind. I need room. Kimbrough did it in the original key, Will. I don't know if you're watching. He does Friday nights on his porch, man. Those are really great. But I'll tell you this, Allison Moore is doing Sunday afternoons, and she's calling it the Cash Cabin Sessions Volume 3. Huh? Hurtful. Hayes Carl is the sound man / camera guy, which is why Joel, our camera guy, is going to make a record, right, Joel, we talked about? It's got to be as good or better than K-Mag Yo-Yo. I would hate to lose it, folk. Ugh. I've been working out. Watch how hard I hit this. Now, I'm going to stick to this theme. Me and Jack Ingram were doing a double bill at, with our groups in the 90s at a country bar in Arizona. And before we went on, me and Jack were watching them line dance to the jukebox and thinking, oh, fuck, you know, oh, no. And we're drinking whiskey, stealing up for it, and he goes out and they borderline fucking boo him for being too rock. And I'm thinking, well, he was a lot countryer than we were, you know. And so, oh, look, I can see. He was a lot countryer than we were. And so I thought, oh, shit, we're going to tank. And then we did tank. I quit a few songs into it. And then him and I went to, we were just out walking around the town. In show business, they say if you can't get the crowd on your side, you can't get arrested. I don't know where that comes from. But we were like, man, we can't get arrested in this fucking town. And then we went past the cop station, and they had a pond in front of it. And he shoved me into that fucking thing, and he jumped into it. He's kind of a nut still. And then he was like, let's see if we can get arrested in this town. And they drove past us like we weren't there. It was just like the fucking show. And then that night, you know, everyone was mad at me because I duffed the gig. And so I started off with this, a little out of place. That's what I just kept thinking to myself, we're a little out of place. And then I made this up. And then I used to date this girl named Katie Cook. And I made the music up at her house. She had this big heart-shaped bed. And it was a little out of place, a little out of tune, so lost in space. Racing the moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane, still over all, I can't complain. All I wanted was one chance, let freedom ring. They said I'd have to get a permit, a bunch of tags and everything. I never made it through the red tape. I got this paper hat. I got a job working weekdays. You want fries with that? I've got nothing to lose. Ain't nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruising the passing lane. I can't complain. I was talking with my girlfriend. Told her I was stressed. I said I'm going off the deep end. She said, God, for once, give it a rest. We're all waiting in the dugout, thinking we should pitch. How you gonna throw a shutout if all you do is bitch? I've got nothing to lose, ain't nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruising the passing lane. I can't complain. Now I've got this brand new dance. I need one more shot. I just need one last chance. You know I won't get caught. I'm gonna make my last stand, and this time I can't be bought. Then again, on the other hand, how much have you got? I got nothing to lose, but nothing to gain. like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. A little out of place, a little out of tune, so lost in space, racing that moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane, still overall, I can't complain. Overall, I can't complain. That was good. Let's see, and then I wrote, you know, when I was a kid, this D.B. Cooper jumped out of that airplane, and I don't remember how much money he had, but we lived in Oregon, Portland, just right outside of Portland, and I do remember my dad getting up and looking out the window. I don't know if he was doing that for effect or what. And then years later, when we just first moved to East Nashville, there was a documentary on TV about him, and I had just gotten married to a girl from New York, and I was telling her about Oregon, and I started telling her about that. I saw it, and I was like, I started chiming in, talking over the thing. And then that night, I was like, I could make a song out of that. Yeah. D.B. Cooper was 43 when we first heard his name. 47 miles away from where he fell down to his fame. He told me that the hardest part of it, though, it wasn't even jumping out of the plane. It was spending the night watching police lights shining down through the pouring rain. They had a man hunting that next morning like nothing I'd ever seen. I was only 8 years old at that time. I was watching on our TV screen. They were saying he was never gonna make it now. Now the daylight had set in. But later that night, they were shining that light back down on that mountain again. Not far away from the city of roses, they all watched those lights up through the rain. D.B. Cooper. Cops blocked off all the exit roads. Hey, they turned loose all of their hounds. They even dragged that river up a couple of times to see if he had drowned. With all of those men working overtime, they swore they would bring him down. But a parachute and a few $100 is still all they've ever found. Not far away from the city of roses, they all watched those lights up through the rain. Some people say that he died up there, somewhere in the rain and the wind. Other people say that he got away, but then his girlfriend did him in. The lawmen say if he is out there, someday they're gonna drag him in. As for me, I hope they never see your D.B. Cooper again. Oh, not far away from the city of roses, they all watch those lights up through the rain. D.B. Cooper, I drank his champagne. Yeah. You know what, too? I'm going to move over to the piano. I'm doing these in order of albums so far. I got this, the next record, I had got a piano. I was learning to play. I've done this a few times. Whew. But I made this up. I really did make this up after it was a tradition in my high school to go write your name in the tunnel. And then I did do it again when I was 40, and it was embarrassing. But I made up this song, and I made it up in the van. I wrote it on a food sack, I remember. In the tunnel back when Coos Bay was as far away as we'd ever been. Pine trees climbing up winding hills, fishing boats and paper mills. Multnomah County's where I come from. It's the hometown of Bigfoot and the Burnside Bum. Rain clouds hanging down so low and gray. God knows I wish it would have rained today. Tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. Tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. Tonight I'm driving through some other town. Got the radio on, I got the window down. Old song comes on from a long time ago. I think, how on earth did that DJ know? Tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. City blue. Rain, 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 pouring rain, it doesn't bother me. Tunnel way back there, and then last night I went down there and I did it again. One sip too many from that old loving car. Rose City people never do grow up, they never do grow up. But tonight I've got those old Rose City blues. Tonight I've got those old Rose City blue. Oh, Dolly, that was a little clammy. Smell that? But what are you gonna do? How you gonna like it? You know, my issue with a lot of instruments is I always think it's gonna go great, you know? And then when it goes, I'm like, how? I don't really know how to play this stuff either. But you know what I wanna try? Smoking on black Cadillac, engine wind down. Park it up on the sidewalk like he on the old downtown. I hear him talking to some chick through a thick ghost of smoke, through a thicker haze of southern comfort and cold. Say, girl, you're hotter than the hinges hanging off the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me, baby, if he don't treat you well. And by he meant me. So I laughed and I shook his head. He laughed a little bit louder as he would yell up at that band to play a train song. Pour me one more round, make them leave my boots on the day they lay me down. I am a runaway, a locomotive. I'm out of my one-track mind. I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. I got this old black leather jacket, I got a pack of Marlboro Reds, I got a stash here in my pocket. I got these thoughts in my own head, the right to run until I've gotta walk, until I gotta crawl. I got this moment that I'm in right now, and nothing else at all. I play a train song, they pour me one more round, make them leave my boots on the day they lay me down. I am a runaway, I'm a locomotive, I'm out of my one-track mind. Television blizzard light, we were looking around his place. We found him cold there on his sofa, with a smile across his face. And though I tried with all my sadness, you know I still never wept. For a man who looked to me like he died laughing in his sleep, singing a train song, drinking one last round, made him leave his boots on the day they laid him down. He was a runaway, he was a locomotive, he was out of his one-track mind. Play a train song, play a train song, play a train song. You know, I got the same issue with driving. I'll move back. I just always, that's why you never want me to drive, is because I just always think it's going great, you know. I'm having fun. This is fun. I'm just doing songs in order that they came out now. That one was about my friend Skip Litz, who kind of invented our side of town. He was a sound man at a place called the Radio Cafe. And everybody knew everybody through him. And he would go to the bars and yell for train songs, and eventually everybody learned one for him. This is another one of those ones where sometimes, like in that one, Horseshoe Lake, I didn't want to sing about being a singer. In this one, I make the guy a pool shark because I'm just tired of singing about being a singer. Hear that? Did that on purpose. That's hot as shit outside, but it's nice in here. A Coke machine glowing through a parking lot, called it a room with a view. Best night of pool that I ever shot, and I made a lot of money too. Looking for some company in the weekly scene. I seen an ad that just had to be you. I hadn't seen you since New Orleans. I never did figure out where you'd run off to. I know I looked bad the last time that you saw me, but lately I've been doing alright. I won a tournament last week in Oklahoma City. I hustled half of this town tonight. I got some cocaine if you want some. It's the best that I could find. Here we could just sit here and talk all night. If that big old guy out in your car don't mind like old time, gonna screw off a top on a bottle of wine. Living out our own kind of American dream, look like old time. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw your fishing line in that old mainstream. I know I ain't expecting anybody but you. I don't know who that could be at the door. I'm pretty sure that you've got a clue though, and I'll bet you've been to this hotel before. Put the you-know-what in the bathroom, but don't flush it down just yet. Put your pager in my suitcase, I'll get the window. You light a cigarette, it'll be like old time. Just like them old time. Living out our own kind of American dream. Like old time. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw your fishing line in that old mainstream. No, sir, officer, you don't understand. It's two old friends drinking wine. I'm sure she is, but that's not all she is. She's also an old friend of mine. I got her high school picture, it's right here in my wallet. It dates back to 1982. No, sir, officer, no offense taken. You have a good night, too. It's a good thing we didn't throw this away. Baby, turn up the radio. I'm pretty sure that cop knew what we were up to. I guess he just decided to let us go. Oh, don't make such a thing about the picture. Well, that was just something I kept. Hey, don't get all sentimental on me now, girl. You haven't even told me what your new name is yet. Old time. Just like them old time, living out our own kind of American dream. Lord, it's like old time. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw your fishing line in that old mainstream. get a bandana or something? Cut me, Mick. Got hot up in this piece. This particular shirt was given to me by Juan Thompson. Juan Fitzgerald Thompson, the son of Hunter S. Thompson. How about that? Fancy. There you go. Indeed, I do. Got my name. I'm just going to get into it. I got a sweat going. A marathon day, man. Well, I just said I never met a man that didn't like. Wait, let me back up and make sure that I haven't got that right. He might have liked every man he ever met, that's true. But he never said he liked every man that he knew. Oh, I met a woman with a Midas touch. I never got her to touch very much. I met a man of opportunity. He never offered any of it up to me. I met a soldier in a recruit booth, said he'd make a man out of me and stole my youth. Drove us off a cliff and called it flying. Drove us off a cliff and called it flying. Oh, I fucked that up. What is it? That ain't flying. That ain't flying. When a wise man flies, he understands that a man has not technically flown until he lands. If you're coming into land and you crash and die, well, all you really different will get too high. You ever get too high? Well, neither have I. But I will if I've got to prove to you, guy. I so turned around I could calm up a riot. Fighting for peace, I like screaming for quiet. Oh, whoa, keep it down. Hey, 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 keep it down. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you might meet a little fox in your atheist hole. Well, I don't know, but I've been told. Well, I don't know, but I've been told. Lucked out. All right. That's called mission accomplished. Because you gotta have faith. Why are you guys looking at each other? Oh, shit. What? What did I say? I'm in the mood, baby. I can't be stopped. What if I want to switch back over? Can I? I just, because I'm kind of aborting the thing here. But, I'm digging doing, so far I've done my favorite song off every record, and now we'd be at this one called The Excitement Plan, where I'm on the cover with my dog. And this would be my favorite one on this. I was in jail, met the sheriff, Mark Frisbie, and I got arrested for having pot in the car. And, but the sheriff was a Bob and Tom guy. Was a Bob and Tom guy. And so he told me he could fix it, so he comes down to the gig, and we party balls. He didn't fix it, though. We became friends. I still love the guy. And I may have told you this before, but about a year later, the Frizz embezzled. Did I tell you that? He embezzled from he embezzled from the same city to go on vacation. Genius. And then what? Did 6 months. I'd take it, right? And then the whole family, the kids didn't go to jail for 6 months. Dad did. Dad took one on the chin for a vacation. Frizz, I want to party with you, cowboy. I'm not kidding either. You can tell I'm feeling good today because of my neck roll. Oh, there was a time when I was handsome, baby. There was a time when Lord, there was a time when I had money to burn. That's how I started my phone call to my wife. I said, baby, there was a time when I was handsome. There was a time when I had money to burn. There was a time when where I landed, Lord, that was the least of my, yeah, that was the least of my concern. But it hurt leaning back in those handcuffs. It was like 9 kinds of shame turned to rage. As a younger man, I might have put up a fight, but I just feel like such a fool at my age. A lot of these troubles, they just find me. Don't seem to matter which way I turn. How do you know it's too late? How do you know if it's too late? How do you know if it's too late to learn? You know the number one symptom of heart disease, baby, the number one symptom of heart disease is sudden death. It's like time stands still forever on you until it starts shaking around. Oh, it starts shaking around like some crazy old stripper on meth. And you know me, I can't take no preaching. Can't take it on Sunday, no other day. But I feel like I ought to be praying or something, and I have no idea what you're supposed to say. I say some of these troubles, they just find me. Most of these troubles, oh, I know I earn. How do you know it's too late? How do you know it's too late? How do you know it's too late to learn? I've learned nothing out here after all my years going up and down this lost highway, but I'll tell you I've been passed by, and I have passed by more than my share of cars. And I do remember back in my younger days when I was so certain that driving even faster was what it was that was gonna get me far. Say nothing left for me to learn here. It's just this half full or half empty cup. I figure less than an ounce of possession, shit. I could do that kind of time standing up. Jojo, thank you for this thing. It is beautiful piano. Beautiful piano. I make pianos at home. He didn't call me or even check, did he? But, you know, he's probably got his guys. You know, piano making's all politics, too, you know. Whatever, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm secure. All right, so now, here's one I play all the time, but it was the beginning of a new way of making up for songs. In fact, I'll tell you a story that's not about this song, but if I hadn't have made up this song, there's a song the Hardworking Americans do called Half-Ass Moses that I can't play it, you know. There's a few of those songs that I can't play, and that's one of them. And I tell you, that's one of my favorite songs I'm part of because that was the most team thing we had done. In that time, I had all these lyrics, just snitches and snatches of them, and they were all in one bag, and I threw them on the floor, and we got out the pieces that seemed the most complete, and we made songs out of those. And then then there was this one called Half-Ass Moses that was supposed to be about my game, where there's this premise that Moses was the first rebel and that there was 20 commandments. And he did the first 10, and he was like, fuck that, those were heavy, right? And thus begins the game. Half-Ass Moses, get it? So then we record this whole song that I'm not about to play. And afterwards, I'm like, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the first couple verses, and then it loses me. And then I said, I'm gonna make up some new words, right? And so the next day I came back, or a couple days later, I came back with new words, whole different topic, you know, just same music. I forget, it was about somebody that was, I don't know, just some argument with somebody or something. And sang that. And when that got over, I was like, man, there's a couple things in there. There's a couple lines in there that are cool, but that's not happening either. So now we're 0 for 2, and I didn't like either one. And then, so I don't know where I went, probably someplace with Dwayne or something. And when we came back, Dave had taken the 2 verses from the one and then a few lines from the other and mashed them into, he took the cool lines and mashed them into a verse. And then there was a verse left to go. And I was like, but there isn't a chorus. And then Neil was like, oh, this'll be fine here. And he grabbed the thing off the floor and went in and he sang a chorus. And I said, yeah, that was the words to the chorus of the one we just did. You remember this? And then I guess we were kind of high, whatever. It was like, you go say stuff over it. So then I go say stuff over it, and something about a record fucking player. And then Dave says, you got to make up a verse about a record player now. And then I did. And then it was I don't know, I wish I could play it. So silly to tell the whole story. But go listen to that song now. It's like a Frankenstein. And I like it. It feels like a song about something. This one, I say that this one was like that one because I went up and I saw this fortune teller on the road, and I had lots of little pieces of songs going. I just threw them all on the bed and connected them to this chorus, I guess. Low gray clouds rolling over my head. I'm walking up this hill to get my fortune read. I can still take this rejection, but it's getting harder to do. I wish I could show you how you hurt me in a way that wouldn't hurt you too. Tennis shoes hanging from the telephone wire. I've got a little money, I could get a little higher. I was alright for a while, but you know how that goes. Everything in moderation, including moderation, I suppose. I never did like the people where I was employed. They were always out to get me cause I'm so paranoid. Now I'm working for myself though, and that don't pay a lousy thing. If what we are here to do is learn to forgive, I'm gonna need more time. Too soon to tell, too soon to tell, too soon to tell, by and by. Lord, it's too soon to tell what's going to happen to you when you die. Too soon to tell what we will ever revenge. They say that living well is the best revenge. I say bullshit. The best revenge is revenge. This isn't over. We're going to meet again. Then I said, good Lord, if you're still up there, you have sure got some nerve. It seems like even the wicked, they get worse than they deserve. We're afraid to die, every goddamned one of us. I swear to God, it's like you're making fun of us. Not worth keeping or too good to keep. If you've got a better secret, better keep it from me. And if you're so God Almighty, well, what's with all this mystery? Well, I would love to trust you, buddy, but you're clearly keeping secrets from me. Too soon to tell, too soon to tell, too soon to tell, by and by. Oh, too soon to tell what's going to happen to you when you die. At the fortune teller's on the second floor, in bright red letters hanging off of her door, it said close. I think it might have been a sign. I say, don't give up on me, baby. I think I could be losing my mind. I've just met too many people, I love them all too much. They're scattered all over this whole country. I could never possibly stay in touch with them, man. I've been traveling forever, or so it would seem. I woke up one morning with a lot more memory than dream. Look, gray clouds rolling over my head. I'm walking down this hill without my fortune read. I can still take this rejection, but damn, it's getting hard to do. I wish I could show you how you hurt me in a way that wouldn't hurt you too. I wish I could show you how you hurt me in a way that wouldn't hurt you too. I wish I could show you how to hurt me in a way that wouldn't hurt you too. Sometimes, though, it's not possible. You know what? Where did I put my, Oh, I see. My retainer. Thank you so much for tuning in on these Sundays. We're having fun. I'm feeling in a groove today. I don't know if I'm talking as much or not, but some days I really just enjoy playing and singing. See, if I didn't have this to do today, I would have done it anyway. At home. This is I don't do the Elmo Buzz record because I don't think of that as me. I was a different person, and then also the Hardworking Americans. I was, in my mind, the guy named the Blind Lemon Pledge when I wrote those words, and so I don't think of them as mine. But then this is from that the show that Allison Moore stole. She stole her title from the album, Cash Cabin Sessions Volume 3. And anyway, this was my favorite song on there. I remember I was making it up for a long time. Dave was staying at the house. God dang it, he's bunching up. Dave was staying at the house, and I had been working on this song, and it kept going. What was it go? And then the chorus would go, start there. But then when I went, oh, that's it. Remember? You were there that one, you and Dave, I was sitting there. I was like, what's the first song? It's like a force of nature. And then I went, it's like a force. And then I knew I felt like, okay. But anyway. I think I might have made this up about a lot of stuff. Sometimes I don't know who I'm singing to till a few years later, you know? If we never get together again, please forgive me for all of these fools that I have been. See if you can't remember me when I was listening to my better angel. Just see if you can remember me when I was listening. It's like a force of nature coming over me. Well, I can't keep myself from moving. Nope, I can't keep from moving like a force of nature. Like a force of nature. May your hopes always outweigh your doubts, until this whole world finally punches you out. May you always play your music loud enough to wake up all of your neighbors. May you play at least loud enough to always wake yourself up. Well, it's like a force of nature is coming over me. Well, I can't keep myself from moving. I can't keep from moving like a force of nature. Like a force of nature. Like a force of nature. It's like a force of nature. It's like a force of nature. I want to send that out to Jason and Amanda too. They sang on that. And I'm switching over again. I'm just going to keep, ooh, good. Got a chance to pull these pants. Check out that shirt, man. Hunter Thompson wore that bitch. Says something on the back, some guy for sheriff. Everyone had days like I'm in, holding on to anything that I can to keep myself from anything but laughing while I'm looking back as far as I can stay. Out my window, winter's almost over. I can almost see the sun behind these clouds. Looking back on where I was a year ago today, I'm laughing at the shape I'm in now. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, but all I heard was how I should get here. Now growing up, it isn't anything but all this indecision, with these debts and doubts and worries hanging over my head. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. Lord, I wish I could remember what I said. Wish I could remember. I like to find that old time feeling back someplace in between what I've become. You know, somewhere down the line, it must have seemed appealing, so I suppose that it must work for some. Well, I wanna go back to going crazy, believing every word that I was told. You know, sometimes growing up, I think I'm getting wiser, and then other times, Lord, I think maybe I'm just getting old. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. Well, all I heard was how I was supposed to get ahead, get ahead, get ahead. So growing up, it wasn't anything but all that indecision, with them debts and doubts and worries I had hanging over my head. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. Oh, I wish I could remember what I said. Oh, I wish I could remember what I said. Oh, hey, hey, my mind, rock and roll will never die. Just hang your head down in your eye, big $1 million. Yeah, man, I'll do that for my nephews and nieces. I think they like that one. I don't know, I don't know what these kids enjoy today. I'm going to play this guitar that Kent Finley gave me. I hope I'm not taking up too much of your Sunday so far. I'm enjoying playing. This guitar, Kent Finley found this in a pawn shop in 1984, and he saved up. It was really expensive, and he saved up, and he finally got it. And then Sterling said I could use it. Now I'm on my second favorites. This one, Linda McClendon, and also Anita Webb. They've been asking me to do this since the early 90s. I had the words to this for a long time. And then I just brought them to the studio and made up this music right there, like I pretended like I had it already, We were on a record company and everything. Needed to have song. Nowhere to go, no one to call, nothing to do but self and nothing at all. It is the same old climb up the same old wall that I have fallen down before. I've used my fists, I've used my voice, I've used myself like a cheap Rolls Royce. I never knew that I could just use my choice. I ain't gonna cry no more. I ain't gonna cry, I ain't gonna scream. I ain't letting nobody kick another hole in my dream. I won't be falling apart at the seam like I've always done before. I've been down, I've been a little bit depressed. Yes, of course, I have been overworked and overstressed, but deep in my heart, I know I'm blessed. And so I ain't gonna cry no more, except for sometimes. People talk behind people's backs. We scheme and we plot and we plan attacks. But someday soon we will be switching tracks in a way that this world can't ignore. So call up all your buddies, call up all of your friends, call up all your enemies and make amen, because we're throwing a party and we're gonna let anybody that wants to come in, and we ain't gonna cry about it. Hey, you know what I'd like to do now? Is that banjo, because I'm gonna tell you something. I've been, thinking about how I'm gonna be the best banjo guy. I was looking into my competition, like Bela Fleck and who's that other guy that thinks he's so great? Danny Barnes. And then that old man with the hat. Who the fuck is that guy? No, wait. Here's the thing. I see them. They're all they do. Have you ever seen banjo? These guys. I was watching the videos and the kick like that. I'm like, dude, you're doing it wrong. That's wrong. It's so much easier than that. They have all this shit all over their hands, and I was gonna talk to Bela and show him. But anyway. See? So simple. A double wide blue. I got the blue. A double wide V-neck t-shirt, mustard stain, rolling up holes outside in the rain. He been my neighbor since 79. Of course he was in prison most of that time. Ever since then, he ain't been right. Old lady works, days they fight, most nights days are laid off, blown off, pissed off on boo. A double wide blue, a double wide blue. I got a blue, double wide. My buddy Jimmy, his trailer's cool. He got him a deck with one of those blue plastic pools. Works in construction, builds spec homes. His woman left him though, so now he's down there alone. You know my friend Anita, she loves him, but he don't know. So busy chasing my neighbor's wife, float, soap opera heaven without all the clues. Double wide blue, singing. Double wide blue. I got the blue. I got 'em double wide. One more time for the people playing at home. Double wide blue. Oh Lord, I got the blue. Double wide. While Bill the manager, he keeps to himself. War took his smile like them pills took his hell. Too old to run around with the Klan anymore. He still got that fucking flag though. I sit here watching all this nothing go on. I don't get out much. Ain't allowed to. Double wide blue. Double wide blue. I got the blue. Double wide. See what I meant at the end there? That's how you do it. Get in there and really dig in. They'll get it, though. They'll keep working at it. This is a music town, you know. They'll pick it up. All right, thank you, Brian. This is Brian Kincaid, my brother in arms. We've been working together for well over a decade. Joel over here, future folk star, cameraman. Colin back there on sound. My buddy Mark McClendon is helping me have someone to talk to, which has really proved to be a good part of the show, I think. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go. Am I doing okay for time?
We're at 75.
Is that too long? How long? I hope you don't mind. I got nothing to do, and you can change it, and, you know. And we had a great dust storm last night. And also, there was one other thing I wanted to mention. This is, well, the Mercy Lounge, right? Where we've played so many times and seen so many shows we like. What's that mean that they're playing it too? Felix, our road sound guy, Aimless, and Jason and Amanda were married there, and just how many people have we seen there? Saw Bobby Keys there, saw Chris and the Brotherhood there. Yonder sat I and saw the Truckers there. Just a great place to go see shows if you're here, and somehow this is connected to them. They're co-hosting. Well, where the fuck are they? I brought all my dopes. No, I'm just kidding, mother. Stuart's Opera House, Nelsonville, Ohio. Haunted, hand to God. Well, I don't know. Me and Ashley Flynn, the girl from Portland, great singer, check her out. We were playing there, heard this place had been haunted, and, well, I didn't see it, but you guys saw it, and I got caught up in it. Did you see it? Something happened upstairs. And then also, the thing I like about this town, Nelsonville, Ohio, nobody at the show is from Nelsonville. Right, am I wrong? There's like people come from far and wide to see this really cool theater that these two guys made. But I don't think the people in town give two shits about it. You know, it's this really small town. And there's a what is that? It's like not a Kroger, but like a grocery store. What's it called? IGA, right near the venue. And I was watching, and on a Saturday, I saw these old ladies start putting lawn chairs and coolers along the street in front of the IGA. I'm like, what could they possibly be doing here, you know? And then on the other side of the street, there was a couple people lining up and drinking some beers and talking, and a lady was in, what do you call it, you know, where they fuck with the needle. I go over there, I think it's a parade or something. And then I go over and I'm like, what's gonna happen? And they said, nothing. And so I was like, well, what are you guys doing? And they were like, it's Saturday, you know. And then I was like, so this is just what y'all do? Remember? On Saturday, you just sit here on this street. Then the street filled up like it was like a non-parade. That's what they do on Saturdays. They have a non-parade in Nelsonville, Ohio. It's like a non-flyover by the United States. That's what they're having. There's a non-flyover by the United States Air Force every Saturday in Nelsonville, Ohio, and the people gather on the street not to see it. And it's quite a time. And if you ever want to come see me play, though, that Nelsonville is a really, really cool one. And we will get back to work, because I've almost got this thing. I've been mixing chemicals my whole life, and I will make this happen. Now we're on to my second favorites. I made this up in the girls' dorm of Rhodes College, where I was staying at the time. I sent it out to my brother Jack Ingram, man. We played the Devil's Backbone Tavern last year, and we're gonna do it again. Oh, life too short to worry, baby, life too long to wait. Too short not to love everybody, life too long to hate. Meet a lot of men that haggle and finagle all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make it dime. And I may, no siree, baby, I ain't got that kind of time. Oh, Miss Virgie, she tended bar, had a shack out in the hills. It never paid her no money, boy, but it sure paid all of her bills. She must have been 80 years old. Her heart was warm and her beer was cold, and she gave away more of it than she ever sold, smiling all the time. I used to sing off in the corner of that place every Friday night. A loud crowd of cowboys, bikers, and barroom fights. They were drinking beer and they would be carrying on, and none of them had listened to one of my songs. Oh, Miss Virgie be singing along. She said she knew them all by heart. And then one night after closing up that place, she gave me a free beer. She said, come over here and sit down, you little shit. I got something that you really need to hear. She said, life isn't that easy getting through. Everybody gonna try to make it tougher on you. I tell you right now, though, if you dig what you do, nobody's ever gonna get you down. And then she said, life is too short to worry, life too long to wait. too short not to love everybody. Life too long to hate your delay. I meet a lot of men that haggle, they finagle all the time. They're trying to save a nickel, maybe make a dime. But I may, oh no siree, baby, I ain't got no time. It's been over 30 years. I bum around this country, man. I still sing my songs for tips and beers, and the nights are long and the traveling gets tough. The hotels can be weird and the pay can really suck, but I love it. I do. A life too short to worry about, life too long to wait. Too short not to love everybody, life too lonely. I meet a lot of men that haggle and finagle all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make it dime. And I'm me, boy, no siree, I ain't got no time. Yeah, having a big time tonight. I guess we didn't bring that mandolin. I can't really play that anyway. I can't really play any of this. All this stuff I play in a way that I would call Hank Jr.-y, right? Everything, if I'm not on the guitar, I'm in C, and I'm faking it. I saw that guy in concert, and he kind of half-asses everything. He'll like, and now I'm going to play the fiddle, screeding, and then now I'm going to play the banjo. And they go, fa, oh, C-fest. Well, he's my favorite. God damn it. I got to stop wearing these jeans that are so rock and roll tight. Trousers. The wrong trousers. Those are the wrong trousers. The nights are long and the driving is tough and the hotels are weird and the pay sucks. I was boom busking. It ain't gonna slow me down. I have a lot of friends that have got in the van and this is my second favorite one off a record called New Connection. It's about a guy named Eddie Shaver who was a really good buddy of mine. His dad, Billy Joe, wrote all of that Waylon Jennings record, Honky Tonk Heroes, which really started the outlaw thing. His father, Billy Joe, live and kicking today, playing great shows, missing some fingers. I sing his songs all the time. Eddie was I met Eddie by stalking his dad, and then we started playing together. I met Keith Christopher through Eddie. Those two were inseparable, and that's who I made a beer run with. And then, Eddie lived in Waco. That's really all you need to know. So he only made it to 37. Yellow rose, Waco moon, quit too late and you're gonna die too soon. A woman with a needle and a silver spoon, she's got you holed up singing the devil's tune, playing the blues, paying your dues, speeding your young life away. I never will get over what I heard about you on the first thing New Year's Day. I can't say I felt so sad. The truth is, I'm still mad. at the selfish way you just left your dad, when you know what a hard luck time he's had, sleeping through our dream come true. You threw all that talent away. I never gonna get over what I heard about you first thing New Year's Day. Ooh, slipping away. New Year's Day. I threw my phone up against the wall, falling apart when I got the call. I went out walking with the weight of it all. That's when it hit me like a waterfall. I'm playing the blues, I'm paying my dues, I'm speeding my young life away. I never will get over what I heard about you the first thing New Year's Day. Yellow rose, Waco moon, quit too late and you're gonna die too soon. To the bitter end, so tried and true. Goodbye, old friend, we're missing you. Goodbye, old friend, missing you. Goodbye, old friend. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male, hip bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders for sale, shirt tucking, frat housing, cake tapping, backslapping, hater of hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pro-choice and gay wedding, widespread panic digging hippies like me. Skin color blinded, conspiracy minded, protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing, and we most likely will, until we all end up locked up in jail by conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Down there knows boys and girls are living together in two separate worlds. We are following leaders of mountains of shame. We're looking for someone to blame. Well, I know I like to blame. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male, gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, personal friends to the quails. Remember them? Quite diligently working so hard to keep the free reins of this democracy. From tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies wannabes like me. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, politics, current events, always on time. You know, I tell you, a lot of times, when I play that song at bigger events, people are disappointed. But I tell you, my theory on politics, I'm not afraid to share my opinion on politics with anyone. Here it is. I like them. I'm into it. I like to watch it. And then politicians, that's my opinion on them. I'm into them. Let's do it. All right. Back to our show. I've gone this far, so I might as well. I feel I've played, now we're to a record called The Devil You Know Again. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do it. So we're going long today. How you gonna like that? I think that's right. We'll have chicken on the ground after the services today. If tomorrow never comes, I don't give a damn. If tomorrow never comes, I don't want to be afraid to me to make it just the way I am. Can't prove anything, but one thing's true. If you could steal from me, I could steal from you. But any kind of heaven that everybody didn't get in, it wouldn't seem like a heaven to me. Well, they tell you that the Garden of Eden was perfect, but you couldn't even eat off that apple tree. And for heaven's sakes, you had to look out for them snakes. They'd be lying to your woman almost constantly. Adam must have scratched his head, looked up and said, Lord, this isn't doing it for me. If tomorrow never comes, I don't give a damn. If tomorrow never comes, I won't be afraid to come to me just the way I am. Can't do anything, I'm dying to. If tomorrow never comes, I guess tonight I'll have to do. I said I don't even claim to know what's going on around here. I don't even know where I'm from. I know where I'm going when I get to where I'm going, what I'm doing when I get done. They tell me I'm forgiven if I ask to be. I said permission could have come so easily. I'm piling chords up underneath this apple tree. I'm singing, oh Lord, have mercy on me if tomorrow never comes. And tonight is all I've got. If tomorrow never comes, I don't want to be afraid to meet my maker just the way that I'm not. Can't do anything, then you die. Judge the judgmental, and what am I? Either way, I'm every guy that I have ever tried not to be, man. I want everything as good as it gets. I have learned nothing but that there's another sunrise coming for me, all but one of the times that it sets. And if tomorrow never comes, well then tomorrow never comes. If tomorrow never comes, I guess tomorrow never comes. If we was all good people, we could work in perfect rhythm. If worms had daggers, birds wouldn't fuck with them. They work together. They work together. Come on, let's get together. Let's get together. Come on, every woman, child, and man across the land. We're gonna work together. Hey. Is this thing working? I do some speechifying. this thing working? I'm gonna do some speechifying. Are you feeling all fucked up and wiped out? If so, send all your money to the Big Purple Building. And if you are not completely dissatisfied, your money will be gradually refunded you. Is this thing working? Yeah, this thing on. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? In the hallway of high school, anywhere USA, was a bullet picking on a different kid, it seemed like every day. A back, slapping buddies, laughing and backing him all the way. Screaming girlfriend, making him believe in everything he'd say. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Well, then one day this kid that he beat up a bunch of times before, he realized to his own surprise, he said I could indeed take more. And with that he hatched the evil plan, they're gonna make that devil pay. Walked up to him in the middle of the gym and he found the nerve to say, he said, if you're gonna hit somebody today, you're gonna have to hit me too. In fact, you're gonna have to hit me every day, because now I'm picking on you. As crazy as that might sound right now, I ain't stopping till I get through. It's too late to beg for mercy, there ain't nothing that you can do. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Well, that bully, he just laughed and laughed, of course. So did all of his friends. He beat that kid unmercifully for days and days on end. Only slightly less impressively to that girl and all of his friends. Eventually they would secretly start hoping that kid might win. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is this thing on? I think I got the wrong one. Well, you may never hear him say this. He thinks that we don't know. Winning that battle every day cost our bully the war a long time ago. And of all the scars he's got to show for every blow that kid sneaks in, the worst one is knowing that tomorrow he's gonna have to fight that kid again. Lord, is this thing working? Is this thing on? 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 Is this thing working? You know, I did the first, I just sort of did all my favorite songs in a row and then got into doing it again. So I guess I'm going to keep doing that. And just got a few more. I'm going to trade out since this is a finger-picking beauty. I'll play this one. All right. Oh, I can just play this one out. Oh, this would be perfect. Because I already know what I want to do. Now, how long have we been going? Too long? Oh. Sometimes the service goes long, you know? What do I got here? A, that should work. Oh, wait, no. D. See, sometimes you play the harp. May some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. She's always cooking up something when I'm feeling down. She knows just what to say to pull me through. She look like Booker T in the MG sound. There ain't nothing that my baby can't do. Not to change the subject, but if you see my new moccasins, I think I bought them since the last time I played. Sometimes I feel like all I ever get to do is lose. Sometimes I feel like I got it made. Oh, may some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. People say that life is precious and that we have to make the most of it. But nobody's ever proven either one of those things. Stand back and look at the long and the short of it. Ain't nothing else to do but sing. Sing out to someone, may some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. Oh, blow, big man, blow, all right. Do you think there is a kid living in this entire town that is dreaming of growing up to be a bum? Well, I didn't think you did, but we both know how. That's just exactly what some of them are going to become. Enough about me, though. Let's talk about you for a minute. Okay, maybe that's enough. Getting back to me, you know my all-time favorite movie is that one where those two cops who cannot stand each other, they later under pressure learn to work together. They become great partners, even better friends, and then that one says something funny at a cookout and the movie ends. May some good fortune come to you. Sing along at home, may some good fortune come to you. Just the kids now, one together, I'll say, may some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. Let's all do that one more time, I feel good. May some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. And I mean it, brothers and sisters. Oh, I do indeed. This is the best guitar I've ever had, I think. It's not mine. They lent it to me to record with. If I had a nickel for every dime you had, I have half your money. You talk about not half bad, more like 10 times good. I don't know anyone that wouldn't want to walk around with more money if they could. If you could just come off a little bit of it, that would surely do me good. I'm in between y'all. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Ooh, can you dig it? I was hoping that you would. There's only one way to win at a shell game. Be the one that gets the other guy to play. Think I'm not right, you might be right. I might have been born yesterday, but I was up all night. I might have come in here a little cross-eyed looking, but I'm walking out of here all right. I'll be wearing my dark sunglasses, 'cause the sun still shines as bright down on you when you're in between jaws. Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Oh, can you dig it? I was hoping that you would. Seen $100 bill one time, leaning up against a chain link fence. I've been walking around outside, looking down at fences ever since. It's the root of all evil. I agree, and I suppose that the blossom of it would be my kind of poverty. I know I'm mad, I'm getting just thinking about how much more you've got than me. And I'm thinking, what's keeping me from killing this guy and just taking his shit from him? Can you dig it? I knew that you could. Hey, can you dig it? I was hoping that you would. Hey, can you dig it? I knew that you could. Oh, can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Warriors, come out and play. Remember that? Can you dig it? Cyrus said that. Cyrus. All right, we've taken up enough of your weekend. Grateful for these shows that we're doing. Miss seeing you in person, but really enjoying these and having fun planning them, or trying to plan them. And, everybody works so hard at this. We've been doing these great shows. I really love the Jamie Wyatt show, and the JoJo shows are so great. Anyway, that was fun too. I woke up feeling like playing, and that's pretty much my favorites. I'm sure if yours or favorites are different, I agree with you. But that's pretty much. Most records have a couple songs on it I really like, and then when I make them, I always think, I hope that they'll all hold up for a few years, and then some of them do, some of them don't. I tend to find that the ones I made up when I was younger that weren't about anything in particular are hard to play, like Turn It Up or something like that. All my life I've been trying to find songs, just looking for them. Troubadour. In the vein of Ramblin' Jack Elliott and Jerry Jeff Walker and John Prine and Hayes Carl and the Chicago Farmer and Rory Carroll and Sierra Farrell and Aaron Lee Tasjan, Amanda Shires, Addicted to Songs. This song, I'm going to leave you with this one. It's off the Cash Cabin Sessions. And I first started it in San Marcos when I was a kid at Kent Finley's house. And then I worked on it in every city I lived in for a long time. Tried to write it with different people. I had this idea for a song called Where Will I Go Now That I'm Gone? And I've had a million versions of it. I wasn't sure what it could be or why. And then, I kept waiting to live it, The first time I wrote it down, I thought I was. And then I thought I'll just keep this till it's real, till it's a genuine question, And then nothing. And then about 3 years ago, I was in my room. And I don't know if this is actually the song now or not, because it might just be about that song that I was trying to finish for so long. And maybe that's what I preferred. My first day here in Nashville, it didn't seem like much of one. Drinking till I had fallen asleep out in the sun. I was working on this song that I guess I'm still working on. It's called Where Will I Go Now That I'm Gone? When that idea first came to me, I was only 22. By 25, I had realized that it was all I could do. I'm gonna make it to the end, but then again I always knew if I never got this finished, I could die trying to. Last night I thought I had it right here in my hotel, but it faded out on me the further asleep that I fell. When I woke up this morning, I was more than twice my age, and I had left myself this note here on another empty page. Where will I go now that I'm gone? Said maybe you've been chasing a song too long. Hell, it's turned into a song about a song you're working on. Come on, man, it's gone. Let it go. But you know, giving up a dream is a lot like making one come true. Easy to sit around talk about, but it's harder to go out and do. But before this one last question, I will give up on this song. Where will I go now that I'm gone? When I'm gone, when I'm gone, where will I go when I'm gone? Well, they tell me there's no home where no storm clouds ride. They tell me a home far away. But they tell me of a place where my sins have gone. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, the land of uncloudy day. Oh, the land of uncloudy sky. Oh, they tell me of a place where my friends have gone. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. I hope you had a good time with us. I know I had a good time. Thank you for letting me into your houses. I'll see you next weekend. Next weekend we'll do a long show for you. Next speedball, way to highway. Needle is broken, ain't no telling on gas. Highway dog place, Russian roulette in and out of the sun under the overpass. Oh, 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 oh. Say only heaven knows. each other over where everybody goes. I know I think, therefore I am, because I am, oh, so I thought I was. When in Rome, they say, shoot Roman candles that way. Nobody thinks you're crazy. Woo! Thank you. Passing it back and forth like a 5th of July. I realize I can't tell you what to tell yourself. But if we're still alive, what you thought you wanted, well, you can't deny it, baby. We were something else. Oh, 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 my love. Why on earth, they say, only heaven knows. We turn every last word ever heard on each other over where everybody goes. I know a thing, therefore I am, because I am both who I thought I was. When in Rome, they say, shoot Roman candles that way. And nobody thinks you're crazy. We don't leave who we fell for, no. We leave who we just can't believe they've become. We don't leave who we marry, we leave who we just can't believe that they'll become. And I said leave it, I don't mind as much here getting left behind. Why on earth they say only heaven knows? Why we turn every last word ever heard on each other over where everybody goes. I know I think, therefore I am, because I am, oh, so I thought I was. When in Rome, they say, shoot Roman candles that way. Nobody thinks you're crazy.